Howdy folks. Not starting out exactly where we left off. We're starting out with the next job. And there's a story behind that I'll get into, but let's get some, what I need to do for this job is take 2 lumber from here, and it's not showing the tracking. It doesn't have the right job selected. Well, I'll talk while I'm looking. I had a job selected to take 2 units of lumber to that factory in the lower left corner of the screen. There they are. And when I tried to pick up, I started out here, down here where we left off yesterday, and I drove up there and picked them up, and then got out here onto the ice, and the front end glitched through the ice, and I'd actually already been recording for like 17 minutes at that point. I thought maybe using the tools menu to reload the vehicle into the game might work. And all it did was cause my recording to shut off. It didn't fix the vehicle. I tried winching off the trees. It would not pull the front end out of the ice. It just kept stretching the springs out while the wheels wouldn't come back up through. I thought, well, since my recording already shut off, I'll try exiting the game and come back in. That didn't work. But I noticed, I went and looked at my captures, and there was nothing there for that first 17 minutes. I was talking about in the first time I tried to do this, I was showing how I took the M134 over that rock pile obstruction so I could check out the fuel station and see if there was any way to get to that northwest corner of the map through there. And that took just a few minutes, a couple minutes, and then I drove up to get the lumber. And then the game glitched out. I lost my recording. This area right here. See the tree laying over? I was winching off of that tree. as I was driving, trying to go to the right, make a right turn past that puddle, like I did just now, instead of making a right turn and going past it, there's the birds. It shot straight at it for some reason. And I stopped the truck, but then the front wheels glitched through the ice. I guess getting close to the edge of the puddle or something. And you know the rest of the story. Couldn't recover it. And my first attempt at recording this got screwed up. So here we are. I'm not sure what's the best way to go around this village. The only way I've found is to go through here and then across. But you see, because I drove the M134 further up in here, this ends with a tunnel, and there's exactly zero way to get across from here to there. So, if it doesn't give us metal on this side, I don't see how we'll ever get over there. This job gives us access to location. Maybe it will allow us to pick up metal beams. That's all? Oh, excuse me. That's all I can hope for. Because this job and a vibrator job, this job and a seismic vibrator job are the only things we can do at this point. I think that's a drop-off spot, not a pickup spot. I'm gonna kick myself in the ass later if I don't find out. See, it doesn't say anything about cargo management, so obviously you can't pick up anything there, and I obviously don't have what it's looking for. I've always gone up that side of the poles and then had to drop down onto the road further up. I see if you knock the fence over a little bit, you can get on what's supposed to be the trail right there. You know, I was driving through that village earlier, and I would swear there was a yellow square where you would activate a job inside one of those buildings. But I couldn't knock the walls down to get to it. So I gave up on it. It just makes me wonder if he's got hidden stuff in here. So far, everything's been pretty straightforward. You know, you open the watchtower, it shows you where the upgrades are, it opens the map, and so on and so forth. You pick up the jobs as you drive along, and you find little squares on the road. So you pick up the jobs by simply driving the map. But I don't know if he's got anything hidden. Yeah, if you touch those logs on the side, it blows the whole bridge down. The next time you log off and back on, the bridge will be there again. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why I thought I was going that way. I love the trees with the snow on them, with the snow covering the leaves. Reminds me of Minnesota. When it was just that right temperature. For the snow to stick to everything. Oh, there's one corner way up there, upper right hand corner of the screen, that I couldn't get into with a big truck. I spawned a tiny little Scout 800 and wiggled through a little hole, and there ain't shit back there. Yeah, I've been promoted to level 7 and it looks like I can load shit now. What is that about? Cargo management. What can I get here? I can get medium pipe. Dang it, I didn't want to exit. I want to do this. I get medium pipe, large pipe, small pipe, metal beams. Oh, baby. See, now I wish I had a flatbed on, because I need 2. I'm looking for the bridge job. It would be one that I had selected previously. Oh, I think it's this one. Yes. First it takes 2 metal beams and then 2 wooden planks. And the ground is so rough to get out of here. If I double stack them, I'm going to end up losing them on all this rough terrain through here. Dang. There's a blue side board sitting right there. Of course, I can spawn an off-road side board without even driving over, which takes time. Looking for a low saddle. Give me a low saddle. Go right by it. Yeah, I did pass it right up. There's a low saddle. And I know I saw an off-road sideboard in this list. Right above low saddle. God dang. Nope, that's not the right. That's a dolly trailer. Off-road trailer, flatbed special. What's that? That's a dolly trailer. Off-road semi-trailer sideboard. That's the one. I have to go to this one. I can attach. Oh. Give me all sorts of off-road sideboard discovery. I can do the metal beams and then the wood, and we got the dang bridge up. that was a pleasant, unexpected surprise instead of something bad happening. There's all kinds of jobs that start off with metal beams, or need metal beams. Not necessarily start off. A lot of them need special containers, or containers in general, which I still don't have access to, or concrete blocks. This thing, I was looking at it, but I didn't start tracking. I think this, I think that might need metal beams after the oil rig drill, but you gotta do the drill first. At any rate, don't worry about that shit. Stop thinking about shit that I don't need to. I got a job at hand. You know, this is the road that I said I never tried to go up before. I never tried to go all the way through on. If that works, it'd be a little shortcut. Hard to keep it from hitting the snowbanks on such a skinny path. I kind of drove it up the hill and then back down the hill instead of just letting it lean over. I think if we get that bridge open, right up there is where we delivered service spare parts, up there to the left past that cabin. I think if we get that bridge open, that's really going to open up the game. at the very least be able to go explore that region of the map. I have a feeling we're going to be making a lot of these trips that go all the way from the fuel station in the southwest corner all the way to some delivery in the northwest corner, because there's no way across that mountain range. We're gonna have to drive all the way around. My speculation. Well, this route isn't without its difficulties either. But nothing like falling through the ice, the game glitching out, causing my recording to be corrupted. It's just some big mountains of snow. Wow, it's so bright it just kind of takes away the scenery. I'm sure I already got that, yeah. But I can't remember every little square I drove through. Last time I drove through here was when I had the concrete slabs triple stacked. Oh, I did drive through here from the garage before starting this recording. I almost forgot about that. Because I had to send this thing to the garage in order to get my front axle and wheels back. In order to get it out of the glitch in the ice. And then, as you saw, the next time we went across that ice, you know, after recovering the truck from the garage and loading it again, there didn't appear to be anything wrong with the ice. Alright, I know they're going to have a cutscene, so I want it daytime. Maybe bright daytime. Okay, cargo management. Unload. Outstanding. So now they want wooden planks. Should I take a second to switch it back the other way, or just go with it? No, actually I wanted to switch the other way. Well, maybe this answers my question right here. I wanted to run the trailer up into there and then swing the tractor around. But now the trailer's caught on the frickin' guardrail. Okay. I'm not even gonna fuck around. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, there's the sideboard. I think the only way you can attach the mini crane to the rear is to do it from the garage. Like I had it before. We don't need it. We don't need it for this load. I'm just trying to not spend a bunch of time screwing around. If I need that mini crane on the rear again, I'll have to recover it to the garage. The real garage, instead of using the tools menu garage. It gives you more options than the tools menu. That's something to think of if you have special add-ons that only work from the garage. If you take them off with the tools menu, you're not going to be able to put them back on without going back to the garage. Whoops. Cut that corner a little tight. This thing does that from time to time. You try to make a small movement and it goes way too far. Oh, in the first video that got corrupted, I was talking how this is the drill bit that I saw. I was saying in an earlier video how I saw, I think it was yesterday's video, how I saw that there was a drill bit sitting there. And I drove into it and started to make it tip over, so I know it'll move. So on the earlier video that got corrupted and is gone, I stopped next to it and I got out my crane. Whoops, I want to go this way. I'm so used to turning left there. Got out my crane and I made sure I was able to pick it up. Only the game isn't telling me where to pick up the drill bit. Like it isn't giving me access to that yet. But I wonder when it says, when it tells you that a crane is necessary, I wonder if you're supposed to just find it, pick it up, and take it to the job without being told where to get it. I know that's contrary to the way regular SnowRunner is played. But this is a map built by a modder, so anything's possible. But this load of lumber is gonna open up the bridge. I am so pumped to get this bridge open. I'd like for the truck to drive a straight line, but every time it hits the snow, it screws up. It looks like it is open. Maybe there's some part of it left still. It's taking a couple extra seconds because I'm taking screenshots. You have been promoted to 8. So there was no cutscene for the lumber. But we can drive across the bridge now. Actually, there's stuff we could pull across the bridge now. Ah, but what is this? Another obstruction, a piece of pipe laying in the road. Ah, a piece of pipe that needs to be repaired. Bet there's a job for that. Let's see, anything that involves a pipe. No, that's a... This says access to location, but that's not open yet. But you know what? That, I believe, requires metal. Let's find that job. Well, this job is one metal beam. We can do that. But I'd rather get that obstruction cleared. Wait a second. What was that? Concrete blocks, concrete slabs. What I want to do is see where it goes so I know. Oh, you pick up from one side and you drop off in the other. I think, God, is that the part that I couldn't get into without a scout vehicle to weave around? No, there's a heavy fuel tanker right there. So you gotta be able to drive in there. Anyways, still not the job I'm looking for. If this was in English, make it a lot easier. That drops off there. That's a metal beam. Got lots of metal beam to go everywhere. I should just look at this one. Nope, that's special cargo. Oh, for Pete's sake. I know I've been through the list. Ah, there's the job for where I'm sitting. Medium pipe. One medium pipe from all the way back down here. That goes over there. You know, I might as well call it an episode. I'm at 45 minutes. And I can't find the job that that moves the rock pile. I'm looking at where they deliver. Not what they pick up, but where they deliver. These are both seismic vibrator jobs. And that's the one with the oil rig drill. Shows you where it goes, but not where to pick it up. So I've been through both of those lists. That goes to the fuel station. It's this one. Nope, it's not that one. Nope. Yes. Okay. It takes 2 concrete blocks that we can't have yet. So that means there's no point in hauling the fuel trailer over here and opening the fuel station. But this gives us access to location. If I drive all the way back around, well, even if I wanted to fix this obstruction, it needs medium pipes, which means driving all the way back around. So I could come all the way over here and get my access to location by picking up 2 metal beams and running them back and forth. I could use just the 2-spot trailer for that, I believe. Let me start tracking on that. And then when I've got that done, then there's the other one in there somewhere. I'll have to track it down again. There's the other one in there that takes 1 medium pipe to fix the road blockage, and then we'll have access to this area. Okay. Well, that took an extra 15 minutes. But we're across the bridge, and I will pick it up in the next one. I'll probably drive back to the other end on my own and pick it up back there at the factory where we pick up the metal beams. And we'll pick it up from there on the next one. Thanks for watching.